Alright, who's gonna be speaking American today? Me. I'm gonna be speaking American, and I'm already doing this. And you might be unfamiliar with the kinds of things that happen here on my channel. So I'm just very briefly gonna familiarize you with those ones to be just more just in the in the picture what's cooking here on this channel, accidentally, not accidentally, just being called by the name, by the nicest name, going like in American it goes like dive into free English, get it or leave it, as I say always. I'm trying to fight for my American fluency with every tool in my shed, and I'm doing this right now, simply just speaking about whatever in front of you, and just in the absence of topics, especially when they don't come to my mind. That's when I have my purest inspiration to speak about whatever, not being related to some subject at all. Like just maybe like a fish in the ocean. You're just not being a fish and being a regular human being, good human being. You just head your own way wherever just direction that would be, just heading your own way without just worrying too much what may happen on your way, just heading simply and seamlessly without any just hesitations, without all those things blocking your way, and preserving your hindering your way, not preserving your way, preserving your efforts to do whatever you'd like to be doing. That's how I meant to say, and I said it. And heading your own track, no matter what a friggin' say around you, all those peeps, pundits, whatever, experts, and so-called just deep minds, whatever they say, you just head your own way, no matter what they say. That's how I've been all my life track, and I'm not gonna step out of heading that life track of mine. And if you're along with me, then we are just can seamlessly head together wherever we would be heading. We're all gonna do that together. If my follower, if you're my casual, probably viewer, just random observer of the brilliant YouTube space, then I'm all with you. And as soon as I have just any subject to speak about, let's speak about literally nothing. And we may speak as well, that just thing that has just come to my mind, and the purpose of our lives here, I mean on earth, like being just as we happy to be regular human beings. I guess you're a human being as well. If you can follow me, then you're probably a human being, not a dog, not a cat, not a fish, not some random little creature. Maybe being a human being is better than being any creature or big creature, living creature, who knows. I respect whales and sharks and dolphins and orcas, whatever. Just maybe they say that dolphins have pretty much bigger brain capacity, and not only the literal just space within their brains, but also like the ability to use the certain percentage of the brain capacity. And our human beings brain usage goes up to the extent of 20%, like scientists say. And those dolphins, not brain capacities, but the ability of those ones to think in a bigger picture scale, that extent goes right up to 33%, if I'm not mistaken here. Those dolphins, they're lit, they're cool, they're wise, they're just whatever. The usage of their brains is high, much higher than ours, our human beings' usage of our brains. And it's not to say that we are lame or some not decent creatures here or not. We're all equal. Human beings, dolphins, whales, orcas, whatever. Just lead a random hammerhead fish or whatever shark-related creature that might be, sawfish, sawhead fish, or simply sawfish, catfish, with those mustaches. They're not mustaches, I'm simply kidding. Being not related, being just silly and randomly speaking about whatever. Let's say that thing occurred in my mind to speak about fish kinds and their relation to us as human beings, and the brain capacity is going upwards to the extent of 30%, as I reported you. And let's see, what do I remember about those lit species, and what about lions, guys and gals? What do you know about those? I mean, how deep you are in those grounds, being related to lions, or see maybe pumas, mountain lions, or lions, tigers, and what do you friggin' call that spotted tiger, like jaguar, or not jaguar, that way? I don't remember now. It's not important. The more important, I remember how to speak American, and I'm doing this right now pretty happily, and being nonchalant, just at ease, nothing doing, literally slumping in my cozy armchair and holding my beloved wire, my lame, shitty, and just dire microphone. And the thing that I'm holding, that I'm wielding right now, is my beloved microphone, being set right in the midst of my wire that connects my headphones, my beloved ones, and my PC that sits quietly and nicely right beside my left foot and left leg, I should say. And microphone is shitty, my whatever, my life is lit, my friends are lit and cool and nice and good peeps. And what else? My microphone is just a regular microphone. I can say no longer any cruel or unfair words about my beloved microphone, because it's literally recording me right now. What else can I say? Literally nothing. No, it can do it. Just recording me, and I'll check later on how it's gonna be my current session, my speaking of my adorable American, and that tacky lamp above my head, that evergreen plastic made artificial fictitious tree that sits on my table, and that lit picture above my head that depicts my times when I was at Turkey, when I was in Turkey, and I shot those nice shootings with my filled with my varieties, my pictures. They're deeply in my mind, all those pictures. I have only one on my wall, living there, pretty happy life, I should say. Being like azure, like bluish, reminding me of those great times when I was there, and those cliffy hills, literally like rocks on agency shores. And I've been there. What I can say? Literally nothing. What can I add? Literally nothing. Guys and gals, if it's been something meaningful to your eyes and in ears and your minds, which is more important, than you may have my permission, and you have it right now, to comment down below how do you practice your adorable American Spanish, whatever it would be in secret language. You may even go to me in Spanish, because I literally say no fucking word in Spanish, and I'll be especially pleased to hear all your comments being in Spanish, in my American as well. You may comment me in Russian, in American, in Spanish. You have my permission, my allowance, permission to do that. I'll check you later on after finalizing my today's video shoot, which has definitely been lit. I have no doubt about it at all. It's up for you to decide how I've been in my today's video shoot. Do your own video shoots, comment me, don't comment me, whatever you would like to be doing, do that. You have my allowance, my permission. You have my allowance. You have my allowance. You have my allowance, allowance. You have my permission to do that. Either way, do what you want. I'm blessing you to do that. Just do what you want, literally. I've been with you. It's been Alex, and comment me, do your own things in front of some other lit peeps as I'm doing right now, and be good and cheerful and effervescent as me today. And pleasure again. Still until wild practice. Bye. Pleasure again.